Welcome to the home of WWE News Rumors and Gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
What will be cemented? What will be the legacy? What will be the indentation of WWE Night of Champions as the controversy, as the conflict, as the sacrifice, as the device? Will it suffice? There's a lot to talk about. We're going to get into all the rumors, the news. This is for the third time today. This is why I do news around the clock, and I will not stop for my viewers, my fans, my subscribers, and especially my channel members. Who mean everything to me. Remember, if you want me to remain and stay on YouTube, I can't do this alone. I can't do this by myself. I need the help and I need the support of each and every one of you. Remember to become a channel member today as we escalate the news, we dominate the news here on the Unapologetic, your reigning home for WWE. Let's get right into the news. In a surprising twist of events, there's been a lot of back and forth. There's been a lot of confliction. There's been a lot of conversions. In a surprising twist, WWE Night of Champions is shifting gears, according to rumors online. And Night of Champions could now be taking place over 1 week on Raw and SmackDown on the USA Network and on Netflix. And it's all thanks to some unexpected global events as tensions escalate from the Iran and U.S. conflict, which could turn into World War III. WWE is making strategic decisions to ensure fans can engage with their favorite superstars while navigating these challenging times that we are facing in the world. This move will mark a significant change to the WWE Universe and Night of Champions, known for its explosive matches. Unforgettable moments will now be showcased on a platform that reaches millions more fans worldwide. With Netflix's global reach, WWE is seizing this unique opportunity to keep the spirit of competition alive even when faced with external challenges. But what does this mean for fans? For starters, it opens up new adventures for viewership. The convenience of streaming means you can watch all the action anytime, anywhere. Whether you're at home or on the go, you'll have front row access to your favorite matches and wrestlers at WWE Night of Champions. That was originally supposed to take place in Saudi Arabia. But since Saudi Arabia and Iran are so close, they're within a day of each other. Just a day, just 24 hours. That is very close. That's almost too close to call. As the world watches, and the world will indeed be watching as this all goes down, because we don't want to see any casualties. We don't want to see any death. Is it really worth it? Is it worth the risk at the end of the day? But we got more to this report. Remember to like, comment, and interact. As the world watches, WWE is reminding us that it can adapt and overcome. The excitement of Night of Champions continues, now enhanced by the dynamic leadership and landscape of WWE RAW on Netflix. With thrilling rivalries and jaw-dropping stunts, this is the moment to rally together as fans. So mark your calendars and get ready to tune in, because Night of Champions has just been redefined as it will be showcased, according to rumors and speculation, on a Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. But ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about a cultural shift, because again, it was supposed to happen in Saudi Arabia, but now it could be taking place on Raw. Do you think Night of Champions should take place on Raw due to the conflict? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. But that certainly and that truly is not all, because now WWE Night of Champions making a big move to WWE RAW, and this is a game changer. The event known for showcasing the best talent and championship matches is now going to be part of Raw. Imagine the energy of title defenses happening right in the middle of the action-packed episodes. This shift could mean we expect surprise appearances, intense rivalries, and high-stakes matches that keep us on the edge of our seats. The stakes are higher than ever, with champions defending their titles in front of a live audience. Plus this option. This opens the door for fresh storylines and unexpected twists on Netflix as superstars vie for their shot at glory. Get ready for a new era of WWE Night of Champions on Raw. Could be a night filled with champions and new champions. The excitement is palpable and cannot wait to see how this will all ultimately unfold right before our very eyes. And now a massive warning. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, according to the report online, this is huge. This is not a rumor. This is actually reported. Let's get into it, guys. Let's not waste some of your valuable time here. UK, the United Kingdom, the UK has issued an urgent warning about Saudi Arabia, and Night of Champions could definitely be in jeopardy. And again, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, and again, there's a lot of reports going back and forth and back. It's like a seesaw. You don't know which way it's going to go from one way to the other. But in a new twist, tensions in the Middle East have cast a shadow over WWE's upcoming trip to Saudi Arabia this week for Night of Champions, but those involved with the event itself insist that it's still moving forward. WWE has yet to issue an official statement on the situation. While Fightful Select reached out to the company representatives, no public comment was provided. However, one WWE higher-up privately stated that the situation is being monitored accordingly. Also, in an update on the situation, the UK government, and this is major, this is huge, this is vital to the situation, the UK government has issued a warning advising its citizens to avoid traveling to Saudi Arabia and other parts of the Middle East at this time. Because, again, it's escalating. It's dominating. This is very serious. For anybody that's not weathering the storm, for anybody that's not taking this seriously, for anybody that thinks they can just sweep this under the rug, you got another thing coming. This is very serious. This is very diabolical. This is a warning, guys. This is a warning by the United Kingdom. The UK now is issuing warnings about this very event. And I'll tell you, viewers, don't just take this one with a grain of salt. If I'm the WWE, I'm moving. I'm getting hell out of there. I'm moving this event to Raw, SmackDown over the week. There's no way, there's no reason why it couldn't move to a Raw or a SmackDown over the week. I don't see why it wouldn't, why it couldn't. You know, if anybody can change the way, it would be the WWE. But some insist that the WWE is all in, that the WWE is going to go all out for Night of Champions. And they say that Saudi Arabia is probably the most protected they could be. But the problem is getting there. Flying there, the chances, the risk, is it really worth it all at the end of the day? It all comes down to your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. But that certainly is not all. Because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the insiders, Dominic Mysterio recreates childhood photo with Trish Stratus, and that photo has leaked online. You can go check it out, of the Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio. A star, a former WWE star turned TNA star, was a victim of theft at WrestleCon in Las Vegas, and that being the injured Elias. Conan confirms that WWE and TNA involvement in AAA will continue. Again, Conan confirms that WWE and TNA involvement will continue in AAA. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Matt Cardona, former Zack Ryder, threatens to take Shotzi Blackheart's house over Indie God dispute. Who really is the real Indie God at the end of the day? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. The Undertaker says that Michelle McCool is his top competition on WWE LFG Season 2. Michelle McCool admits that she felt like an imposter coaching WWE talent. The Undertaker, the Dead Man, the Phenom, the Conscious, addresses difficulties committing to WWE creative role. And remember, the Undertaker just underwent heart surgery. The Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Austin 316. Stone Cold Steve Austin might not be done wrestling just yet. Even at 60 years of old, the Rattlesnake can still go, kicking ass, taking names, and cracking a couple cold ones here and there for that old Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Stone Cold Steve Austin may wrestle one last time. If Goldberg can do it, why can't Stone Cold Steve Austin? That's the thought. That's the process, at least. But viewers, I said I was going to keep up to date. I do this every day. I do it multiple times a day. I do it around the clock because I actually give a damn about your thoughts, your opinions, and your comments. Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean View. We string it through. The most volatile, the most intense, the most worthy, the most unpredictable Sean View Entertainment is prevailing each and every day for you. Subscribe.